as Bidco Africa Limited, being a 40-year-old manufacturer in Kenyan market, we are majorly into the products which are food and beverage, commodity items, which are the daily essential needs of any household consumer. When we are looking at one side of it, wherein we are looking at giving a product which is at the right price to the consumers, because we also understand that given the economic scenarios, the pockets have also shrunk. So we also must justice to the cost which we are providing to the consumer, and at the same time we also want to ensure that we are giving them the quality which is uncompromisable. So when we have to take care of these two scenarios, then a lot of time it happens that as a manufacturer, there is a lot of pressure built up on doing the shortcuts. But as Bidco, we never do that. We ensure that whatever is required to sustain the business in long term, we follow all those practices. It's not just about the regulatory means, it's also about how and what we do to ensure that this business is not just today's business. We have already been in this market for 4 decades, and that speaks for itself. And then when we are looking to be there in this market for another 4 decades, we cannot do any shortcuts or any compromises when it comes to ensuring that the business is sustainable. And how a business can be sustainable when we are taking care of all the environmental factors around it. If environmental factors are being taken care of, we know that yes, this is something which we want to produce by following the right practices, then of course the quality will come out of it, and in some point or other the consumers come to know about this. Okay, so for us, sustainability, it's about taking those baby steps on our day-to-day life. It's not that one day one seminar happens and one conference happens and everybody starts talking about the sustainability. No, it's about what we do daily, what we practice daily. That's about those little steps which we are taking towards the sustainability. Now, coming to the consumer side, yes, I agree, it cannot be a corporate jargon, because consumers, what they believe is that this is what I need today, this is how I survive for the day, and this is what I need to spend, and this is how I need to use the particular product. But then when we are looking at as Bidco, whichever product we are producing right now, we are looking at the recyclable products, the plastics which is being used in the containers. We always communicate that this is a better way to dispose of. Then we also ensure that some of the products, like for example, we have recently launched baby diapers. Again, when you look at the environmental, if the disposing is not done carefully, it becomes a hazard, right? So what we have done, the mothers who are traveling, we realize that there is no way for them on the go to throw away a diaper. So that's where we have launched something called as biodegradable hygiene bags, which a mother can use to throw the soiled diaper inside, and then until they are now getting into a proper place, and then they can find a dustbin, then they can put that diaper into it. So this way, these are little steps which we take it to ensure that a consumer understands the requirement of that whatever product we are using, after consuming the product, the balance waste or the plastic or the packaging, whichever is remained, should be disposed of responsibility in a particular area which is dedicated for that disposing of. Okay, so the good thing is nowadays people have started understanding the meaning of ESG, the environmental and social governance. But I'll tell you what we believe in as a manufacturer. ESG is not just the compliance. When we are looking at all the way, we are a private company, we are looking at, of course, the public participation, and then we are looking at the people-public partnership. But for us as Bidco, we add a 4th P to it, which is planet. Because if we don't take care of this planet, the other 3 would not be surviving anymore. So for us, it's a responsibility which we take as manufacturer to ensure that whatever we are producing, it's sustainable, and also it leaves an impact on the planet in a way wherein the work, the manufacturing, the business can continue for long run. Okay, so as we speak, Bidco is a fossil fuel free zone, except what little bit which we use in the cafeteria area and the burner area. But apart from that, we do not use any fossil fuel in the Bidco premises. We have already started. We actually first commissioned our boiler, which is the cogeneration plant, in 2010. And then after that, we also have got now our solar plant, which was in 2020 and 2021, we installed that. So if we look at right now, our solar plant capacity, if let's say we have about 5 hours of daylight, we can produce about 8,000 kilowatt in a day from this solar power. Apart from that, we also have turbine operation wherein we can generate up to 2 megawatt electricity. So overall, right now, if we look at our operations, we are able to avoid 1,000 kilotons of CO2 emissions, which is equivalent to 2,000 trees. Then if let's say hypothetically we were to use the coal, for the similar setup of organization, we would have ended up using almost 1,858 tons of coal, which we didn't use, which is equivalent to saving, or rather planting, I would say, 1,739 trees. So as you rightly said that, yes, we have removed the top seal on our Planet Water bottle. This is one small step we have taken to save the plastic wastage. Apart from that, we are aggressively looking at all our plastic bottles. Wherever we can reduce the grammage of the plastic, we are working on it, and very soon you will be seeing even those things coming in the market as well. Apart from that, when you are looking at the labels, that's another way where we are looking at that what can we reduce in the label plastic. Future could be also that what we are looking at, that right now having the colored plastic bottles, we move to clear plastic bottles, because then it makes it easier for the recyclers to recycle those plastic wastages. Right now, as we speak, we are member of PACPRO organization. We are ensuring that all our plastic waste is actually given to the recyclers, which are authorized recyclers, and everything is being recycled through that channel. Coming to the, I know it's a small example, but circular economy, what we are talking about. We are looking at right now all the cafeteria food waste which comes in. We are giving it to another company or agency, you would say, that they are now converting this waste food for feeding the animals over there. We have our seed crushing plant in Nakuru, where we are buying soybean seeds, sunflower seeds from all the farmers across the country, and we can process up to 10,000 tons per month. That's a requirement which we have. So you can imagine that if everybody was to start looking into this farming, the capacities are there. In fact, right now, at many times, we don't even get all the materials available over here because there are not enough seeds available in the market. But we as Bidco always have been looking at, the first priority is always to go look for the farmers who are having this product and then buy from them. In fact, very recently, we have had a farmer who has specifically planted about 150 metric tons of seeds, which he has committed, which is going to come in the harvest. Of course, he's one of the big farmers, but as you can see, he's specifically produced these seeds only for us. And this is the sunflower farming we are talking about. So yes, the option is there, the opportunity is there, and we do have the requirement of these seeds. So all we are looking at, the farmers, and it could be 1 ton, it could be 100 ton, it doesn't matter. As long as seeds are there, which can be used, we are ready to buy those ones. And then when we crush those seeds, we also get the byproduct. That byproduct is being used in the animal feeds. Again, over there, again, we have a zero wastage policy, wherein the crushing brings the oil, which comes to our Thika factory. The balance goes to the animal feeds plant. And then we are producing animal feeds right now, which are again going to a lot of livestock farmers who are able to buy a good quality feed right now to take care of their livestock. Okay, so I'll break this into two parts. One, when we talk about the youth entrepreneurs and taking care of the youth empowerment, We, in fact, if I was to give an example, from this year, January till November itself, we have had 97 interns working with us. So who came, who learned from us, who saw how we work. They learned the tricks of the business, understanding how the entrepreneurship model works. So that's, and then if I add even December, we have almost about 109 people who have worked as internships. So these are fresh college graduates who have come to us to learn from us. Coming to now the agribusiness side, we are looking at a lot of farmers. We do get a lot of inquiries from various farmers saying that we want to plant soybean seeds, we want to plant sunflower. How can you assist us? So in that scenario, we send our team members who go and help them with the demos. We in fact had a demo farm also, wherein we have the whole information available on our YouTube channel, wherein anybody can go and see that what are they supposed to do to ensure that when they are harvesting, the yields are good. What are the things which they should be following, where the seeds and everything should be bought from, and how to take care of the entire harvest in a manner that the yield is coming out good. So yes, we do have that demo farm support from our side to anybody who wants to plant the seeds. I'm sure most of us already know about the Bidco United Football Club. So this is, I would say, an investment which we have done again in the youth, promoting sports, because a lot of time when a child is being brought up, the first thing is like study and get into a corporate world, look for a job or look for a business. But not everybody is meant to do that. There are a lot of young kids who want to go into sports. So for us, Bidco United Club is actually a way of letting a lot of young players come in, get groomed with us. And then, in fact, as we speak, a lot of our players are right now playing in different clubs at the national level as well. And we are right now the 9th out of the total 18 teams. Even our coach has been also representing the national football teams as well. So overall, and then whenever these matches happen, a lot of small young kids are actually going and seeing these matches. So this is a big inspiration for all the kids around there, that yes, if this person can play and this person can actually do so well in football, if I am 10-year-old and if I want to be there, I look at them as an inspiration. So this is our indirect way of promoting the sports in the community and telling them it's okay, follow your passion, what you want to do. It's not always about that you have to study and you have to go into the corporate world. So yes, that's how we promote the healthy lifestyle as well. So as Bidco, out of the 17 SDGs, Sustainable Development Goals, we are authorized signatory to 16 out of those. The only one which we don't have is the underwater, because we do not have any dealings right now with that segment. But 16, we are signatory to that. And now when I look at being a part of the SDG community, being a member itself, of course, it puts a lot of pressure on us, because we annually declare and follow all the commitments which we have made. But this is one I'm talking about now from the regulatory point of view. As I spoke earlier also, that as Bidco, we are looking at creating a business which is sustainable. We don't want to do any shortcuts when it comes to even the corruption. We have an anti-corruption policy. We have our code of ethics, which clearly says we will always do everything above the board. We will fight against corruption. We will never compromise on our integrity, and what we feel is right as per the regulation, as per the norms, we will always go for that. Okay, I wouldn't say that it's going to be most challenging, but something which is very close to my heart as well, the gender diversity. Being a manufacturing setup, there are certain roles, I would say, which maybe not sometimes very much friendly or easy to operate for a woman. But this is something I take it as a challenge as well, that no, we are looking at getting into 50-50 inclusiveness when it comes to men and women employment in the company. From our side, as we mentioned, that we are a manufacturer, so we are looking at aggressively, consciously following the practices which leaves a greener planet. What we are looking at right now, that how we can continue producing goods, but at the same time ensuring that any of our actions in terms of manufacturing does not impact the environment negatively. So we have taken a commitment that yes, we want to leave a greener planet behind. There are a lot of things to be discussed about it, and it's a much bigger topic which we can probably not cover right now at this call. But what we are looking at as a commitment, we want to leave a greener planet from where we started from, and which has been now 40 years of journey.